Hey y'all, so my name is Ajay Healer. You were listening to Healer's Hymn, and this is a quick download about a little product that's going viral for being a scam. And I guess it's like some Wi-Fi box thing that maybe like something you get off of Temu, and it's like, oh my gosh, look, it's the Temu Wi-Fi, like it didn't work or whatever. But actually this product does work, it just doesn't work in the way that people need it to work. And its data is exposed in such a way where people who are posting this are actually posting all of their digital information. So if somebody can see like certain details that this box has, whatever, they can get digital information from you because that little box picked up on a lot of information and the system is not secure or something like that. I'm not a big like tech person. This is just what I'm getting. So it's like this trend where people are like, oh yeah, I also have the little thing. I don't know what they're doing with it, but like just people talking about it and showing it off, I guess. And that trend actually ends up being even more trendier for being a tool that a murderer used to kill a woman, a young woman, or possibly a young man who does drag. And so it's specifically a man that killed a young feminine type character, archetype person. It could be a young model, it could be a young drag queen, like late teenage years, early 20s, really early 20s. Um, I've mostly got like it could be significant that it's a white guy, a white boy teenager who are, young looking white guy who does drag. And something, sorry, I know I'm like I'm trying to just get it all out together, but it's a white boy he was struggling with finding the balance between his boyish masculinity and his high drama or hyper feminine drag self. And when I wrote down in my notes, I put hyper feminine because he could almost feel like he's not really hyper feminine with his drag. He could feel more uh like a little bit of elements of like punk and cyber, but it's done in a very feminine way. He might have an issue with claiming the term hyperfemininity. Um, in the drag outfit that I saw him in, he was doing half and half. So I was watching him on a game show, and so this could be um, a young drag queen who's on like some type of game show. His outfit was like, if you ever watched like RuPaul's Drag Race, his outfit was like half and half. So he did like half boy look with short white hair that he had, and the other half was longer white hair, and he had like pink and green and blue. He had pink and green and blue correlated all throughout the thing, but they showed up on the different sides in different ways. And so Tyra Banks was very significant. This could come like how, like, there's a trend right now for people to be like, talking about Tyra Banks and how she was a tyrant. And this download, the way that it was, this trend could blow up after this trend of talking about Tyra Banks and stuff like that, how everybody's looking at America's Next Top Model and stuff like that. This could come after that dies down, or this person could have been, like I said, on a drag show, or maybe they were a young model if it's a woman. But this person, whatever they're known for, they received a lot of backlash if they were from like some type of game show or something like that. They received a lot of backlash and like negativity from the judges, but they were like the people's choice. So all of the judges could have been like very harsh on this person, but the people really loved this person, so they got a lot of fame and stuff like that from being known as the people's choice, actually, even though they got kicked off of the show. and their outfits were judged really harshly. Like people, like all the judges always tried to find something negative to say about them, but the people were just like, no, but look at the details and this and this and that, and the people just loved, like the people ate them up. So they were kicked off the show. Um, and the more that people discovered about this person, like the more that people online kind of looked into this person and show like different aspects of them, the more that people started to fall in love with them, and they participated in this little trend, excuse me, and it ends up like drawing in somebody who's like this tech person who still who can identify their information, their location. It could be like, I'm saying like a little Wi-Fi router box, but it could just be something that has Wi-Fi on it. Like, oh, I got this little trendy thing, but that little trendy thing actually has Wi-Fi on it in such a way where people can easily hack into it and track exactly all your movements. So it's like somebody starts tracking this person's movements, where they're going, like constantly watching them, and then they just like plant a thorough like way to off them. So if you participate in that thing or something like that, don't show people that you have it. Don't show people your information. The point of this message is don't participate in this trend. Murderers are targeting people through it. So 616 on the timer, and bye.